I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and this is my review of the RedRock 4x4 side armor fitting all 1987 to 2006 Wranglers. This is for those of you who are looking to add a step to help you get in or out of your stock or lifted height Wrangler, and also want to add a little bit of protection. Now, the way these mount to the Jeep mean they're not going to be quite as strong as more expensive armor, but to add some light protection and a step, these are really well built and pretty inexpensive. This side armor is made out of steel tubing that's covered in a textured black powder coat finish that's going to do a really good job of resisting both rust and corrosion. The armor will give you protection from both the side and from the bottom, but as I mentioned, because of the way these mount, they're not going to be quite as strong as other armor that is often more expensive. These are designed to mount by drilling holes in the frame and installing using self-tapping screws. Now, even though the way these mount to the Jeep is a bit of a weak point if we're talking about protection, these are still really well built and they're heavy. So when you go to install them, it'll definitely help to have an extra set of hands around, or at least some tall jack stands to hold up the weight. The installation process is pretty straightforward. You're going to hold the armor up to the side of the Jeep so you can mark where you're going to drill the holes in your frame. You'll want to start with a small drill bit and work your way up to the full size. Don't drill too large because, again, these mount with self-tapping screws, so the holes do have to be properly sized for installation. Once you have the holes drilled, you'll install all of the bolts into your new holes and you're done. The whole process shouldn't take you more than 2 hours, and you won't need any specialty tools, but a good sharp set of drill bits and a powerful drill will definitely speed up the process. I think you do get a good bit of value for what you pay for this armor. Like we've said a couple of times, these aren't going to be as stout as armor that mounts in other ways onto the Jeep. However, these will give you some light protection and the work as a step, all for what I think is a pretty fair price. So if you're looking for some protection from both the side and the bottom on your Jeep, and you're also looking for a nice useful step, all on a budget, this is a really nice option. It's not going to be quite as strong as some armor that's more expensive or mounts in other ways, but for what it's designed to do, it'll definitely get the job done. So that's my review of the RedRock 4x4 side armor fitting all 1987 to 2006 Wranglers that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.